I know what I'm about to say might be somewhat controversial, but wanting money is not a bad reason to get into tech. Somehow tech industry convince people that if you're not passionate enough, then you don't belong in tech, which is, in my opinion, just nonsense. Right, baby? Oh my god, so cute. Anyways, like, if you've seen my previous videos and if you've been following me on Instagram and other platforms for a while, then you probably know that I got into tech without knowing programming. I didn't even know what programming is. And the reason why I wanted to get into tech was money, was stability, was just a better life. And it's okay to want stability. It's okay to want options. It's okay to want a job that pays well. The year was 2018, so the job market was a lot better than it is right now, but still. And to want something like money and stability and better paycheck doesn't make you fake. It makes you realistic, because we all need to pay our bills and we all want to have a better life. And I know it's hard to apprehend for some people, especially the people that's been programming since they were born pretty much. But most of us didn't grow up dreaming about writing code. And most of us didn't sit there as kids like, wow, one day I hope I debug JavaScript for 8 hours. Like, no. But most of us did grow up wanting a better life, and programming just happens to be one of the paths that can get you there. And that's completely valid. You can still be curious, you can still do good work, you can still care about your work, about programming, about tech, and also want money. Like, those things are not mutually exclusive. And like I said, you don't need to make programming your whole personality. Like, it's okay if it's just your job. You don't need to live and breathe code. Like, you don't need to spend your whole weekends building side projects just to prove something to someone. You absolutely can just treat it like a job. You show up, you do the work, you get better over time, of course, and you get paid. I don't know who needs to hear that, but that's allowed. It's okay. But let's just consider the fact that programming isn't easy. And if you really hate it, like you can't stand it, you probably won't stick with it. You won't even stick with it long enough to get good. But that's with any field. And also, there is a big difference between hating something and just not romanticizing it. You really don't have to love every line of code you write. You don't have to be obsessed with it. All you have to do is you have to be willing to learn, to struggle a little, of course, it's programming, and you have to show up consistently, even if it's not fun. Because learning and showing up and doing the work, what actually moves you forward. And honestly, that's enough. So please, go learn something amazing. Right, baby? Oh my